I'm back. It's been a while since I've released my previous video. I think it's been like 4 months or so. I've just been a little bit busy with a bunch of stuff like school and all that, and I've just recently started my internship actually, so that's another thing. Yeah, today I thought it'd be kind of fun to see a little bit about my coding journey. You know, I started when I was 14, so it's been about 5 years actually since I've written my first line of code, and I kind of just wanted to like look back a little bit about like my progression for these past 5 years. You know, I think I've learned quite a lot in my opinion. I don't know, I think I could have learned a lot more, but you know, we'll get to that. At the time I was doing a lot of math competitions, so my teacher thought it'd be kind of like suitable for me to join a coding competition, and I had like zero idea how to code. I mean, we did do a bit of Python in school at the time, but you know, like I don't think I was ready to join an actual competition, which was kind of funny. And so I used this website, which was essentially recommended to me by my teacher, to start learning how to code. At first, like, I was supposed to learn Python, but then she told me to learn C++ because the competition kind of needed me to learn C++ essentially. So right here in front of me, 18th July 2018, that's when I've written my first ever official code. A bit corny, but it's basically just hope you're good at coding by now. I don't really have the answer to that. I think I'm like alright at it. I don't think I'm good. Let's see if this runs actually. It works. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of my earlier projects were on this website, so it was all kind of just the same thing. We had this sum code. I think this is just computing sums. Yeah, enter a number, enter another number. Yeah, it's basically very simple stuff. I think like the only thing that was really cool was when I actually went for the coding competition, I did the project in Python. And yeah, I think this one is basically just if you have like a string of movements for rock paper scissors, it kind of tells you who wins or something like that. I actually forgot, but I don't actually remember this, to be honest. What else do we have? I had my name code. Yeah, this one was a bit more funny because I didn't actually write this. I just kind of like searched online the popular projects, and this was one of it. Let's just run this and you'll see what it is. So essentially you just type in your input. Let's just say hello, and the output is, it's pretty cool. You can see that it's kind of like ASCII imaging sort of. It's cool, but I didn't write it, so I'm not really like particularly proud of it specifically. Yeah, but that's really the basics of when I really started. So now we're gonna go through something a bit more serious. This is my old hard drive, and it contains all the more advanced projects. Well, not really. It's kind of like, it's not really that advanced. It's just kind of more. So as you can see, I kind of had like a lot of projects. None of them were really anything too cool. I think a lot of these projects were a lot more related to like automation, and there's a little bit of web scraping, I think. So yeah, so let's just see this one. Actually, web page reading sounds pretty interesting. Web page reading. Alright, so from Selenium we get the WebDriver. We visit, okay, this is where Chrome is installed, I think. Then we go to Google and type in tuna facts for whatever reason, you know, just tuna facts casually just sitting there. Yeah, okay, so I think this part was actually part of my Hangman project, and let me just show you that one. Okay, so here we have Hangman. I think this was kind of like a more interesting one. So it kind of involved reading animals. I mean, reading like the animal input from a text file, web scraping to get facts about the animal, and also ASCII imaging just for like the fun of it. Yeah, so first we see that it opens this text document, which I have right here, I think. Yeah, so this just contains like all the different animals. I just kind of randomly got it online. It's kind of like very, there's no like object-oriented aspect of it. It's just kind of like a program flow, I guess. I could have made this better, I think, but you know, it's like alright for one of the, you know, like projects that I worked on a while ago. But yeah, I think this one was pretty interesting. So I have 5 guesses. Let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, so there's no A. Alright. So it's puppy. And essentially after you lose or win, it fetches the image from the web and then converts that image to an ASCII image. Oh, you can also ask for a hint. I forgot about that. If you type on hint, then it basically pulls up a fact about the animal, which is cool as well, I think, because I didn't have to manually code in what the facts were. But I mean, obviously it doesn't work now because I don't have the dependencies installed and I don't really want to. But yeah, I think this is probably one of my prouder projects from a while ago. And here is a type racer hacker. It would basically, type racer essentially just analyzes that. It uses Selenium for that. It gets the text and then it just types it. I remember the speed I got was like up to 300 words a minute or something like that. And yeah, and then I got banned, I think, because they knew I was cheating. So but yeah, it worked pretty well. At the time I was like really fascinated with like automation using Python. That's about it for this sort of thing. Essentially, I just wanted to pick up something more serious and like more something that I can apply for internships with. I think like going into web development, it was just something that a lot of people do. So I just went along with it. But yeah, I learned a lot. Okay, let's see. Recipe website. This was my first ever website that I made, and it is beautiful. Like honestly, I think this is like kind of like the best looking website any one person can ever make. Hey, there it is. That's beautiful web development right there. So you have a burger website, massive image for whatever reason, whether you've been searching for best turkey burger, we got chicken recipes, with the image coming in 3 seconds later. But yeah, essentially this was kind of more like an introduction to HTML elements, just getting comfortable with writing HTML, because I feel like it's something that a lot of people kind of like to skip over quickly because it's super easy. But I didn't really want to take any like shortcuts with it, especially with like learning web development. I didn't want to come into this like notion of, oh, I know everything, because I really wanted to make sure that I learned in depth about the field. Another one, let's see, rock paper scissors was pretty interesting. I think here I spent a little bit more time decorating, and here it is, my rock paper scissors, developed proudly by me. This one was pretty cool. I think I'm pretty proud of the design even right now. I think it looks pretty clean for like a really simple thing. And there you go, computer wins. A nice alert, So this is the first time that I ever worked with an API. The background is dynamic, so it actually changes with the time. I basically ripped off the design online, but still I think it was like pretty nice. I was definitely really excited about this project because I finally got the chance to work and understand how you're able to extract data from other servers using APIs, which is really interesting. Here we can actually enter different cities' names, so let's just say, I guess California maybe. So as you can see, like it changes, and it's like really cool. Like even you have this little icon here that shows if it's gonna be raining and whatnot. So this was like, you can definitely see like my progression slowly. Like first I only knew how to use elements. Then I knew how to just use CSS, and then I knew how to use JavaScript. Then I learned about the API, spending more time on the designs. And so, okay, so after my weather app, that's when I picked up a framework. Essentially, that's when I did my React project. It was a CV creator. It wasn't any good. It was just more of like for me to focus a bit about getting comfortable a little with React, just experimenting how to actually use it. Yeah, and then that's when I started, coding all the projects that I've been posting on YouTube. I'm sorry I haven't been posting, I really wanted to, but I didn't want to release like a half-ass video, and I didn't really want to force any like projects that I wasn't really passionate about. And most importantly, thank you so much for 869 subscribers. That's really nice. Thank you so much for all the support on that, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm sorry for the people that unsubbed because I haven't posted in so long, but yeah, I'm gonna be posting more often, I hope, especially now that I'm just doing my internship. I'm planning to vlog that and yeah, and share with you guys kind of like my learning process throughout the whole thing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna see you soon, and bye.